I am Lord Zedd. You will like and subscribe, or I shall stare at you with evil music in the background till you do. Wait, don't leave me!
Hey guys, welcome back to Super Important Reviews. My name's Steve, and today we're going over the Bandai's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Lord Zedd. This is the Toys R Us exclusive, which was originally a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I'm really glad that the retailer is giving us a way of getting hold of these figures without having to pay the ridiculous online price or actually having been at the convention. Which is really exciting for me because in my collection, I don't actually have any of the original villains from the TV show, which is a void I really need to fill. And I'm going to start off with Lord Zedd, which is definitely my favorite of the villains from the series. When he originally came to the scene, he just terrified me personally. He's just like some inside-out dude with metal exterior skeleton and a giant Z pimp cane. He's just ready to eat people's babies. And he always just seemed very intimidating to me, especially how Rita was a force to be reckoned with in the original show. And then he just showed up and was just like, get back in your dumpster. So that I now finally got my hands on the Lord Zedd, I'm really excited to get this guy out of his packaging. So for the packaging, really love the way that it harkens back to the old 8-inch line where it has a nice triangle packaging. So as you see the shape from the top. Really love the coloring of the packaging. It's just really reminiscent of the Legacy figures that have been releasing recently. And it's just really sweet looking. On the bottom, tells you Lord Zedd. Has the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the front of it. Sadly, it doesn't have them all. It only has the original 5, but that works for me. And then for the back, there's the story at the top. You guys want to read it real quick? Alright, we good? And we got the bio for Lord Zedd. And also on the line, it has the original 5 Power Rangers and Tommy in the white and green Ranger variant. So that's actually really sweet. And also, if you get the original 5, combines into the Power Blaster, which is really awesome. Makes me really want to pick up the rest of the guys. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go open up out of his cardboard prison. So now that we got Lord Zedd out of his prison, we're going to go over his accessory, which I like to call his pimp staff. Which is just his stand. Be that way. So first staff has the Z on the top for Zedd. Overall, not too much going on here. Looks pretty good. Maybe I'd like to see this be a little bit shinier, just because how it was in the TV show was more of like a chrome, but this still actually looks really good. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with the way this turned out. Then for Lord Zedd, that likes to fall over on himself. Need to move the camera up so you can actually do the details. Alright, so adjusting the camera so you can see his details. Overall, his head sculpt turned out very nice. Love the little Z at the top here. And the silver paint for his face mask. It looks really nice. You can see his brain at the top. Overall, again, like this guy is just a very terrifying looking character with his inside out skin. And you can see a lot of the muscle definition here. It's just a very terrifying looking character and somebody I wouldn't want to mess with. But thank God we have the Rangers to beat him. And then, same at the back here, you see the metal spine coming down the back. A lot of very nice silver paint on here. Really like the way the arms turned out too. Looks really cool. It's got the tubes running down the side of his arm. Very nice and accurate to the show. Hand's got some silver paint here for the gauntlets. Looks sweet. Also has his little crutch piece. And for his legs, more of the same metallic skeleton on the outside. Looks really sweet. And overall details looks really good. I was actually pleasantly surprised once I got this guy out of the packaging just to see how much detail this guy actually has on his body. It helps to be a little bit more of an updated version of the original, even though I don't actually own the original to compare it with this guy, but it's just this guy looks fantastic. For his articulation, his head can go all the way around. Shoulders can also go all the way around the pig joint, so they can also go in and out. Really nice. There's a nice bend at the elbows. Also has a rotation here at the hand. So a lot of posability with him. Really good. For his legs, go forward about that far. Back about yay far without messing with it too much. Also do the splits just like everyone else. Really sweet. Has a nice bend at the knee. And has a rotation here at the lower part of his knee. So overall, has a really good amount of articulation too, and I'm just overall very pleased with the way this guy turned out. And for some quick comparisons, here's Lord Zedd compared next to the green and white ranger from the Legacy line. Which I would have liked to have seen Lord Zedd maybe be a little bit bigger than Tommy, but overall it still works pretty well for me. And here he is compared next to the Legacy Megazord. And because I'm short on other Power Ranger villains to compare him to, here he is compared next to the Transformers Prime Megatron. And here he is compared next to the McFarlane's Halo 4 Didac. And here he is riding the NECA's 19-inch knife head, which would have made an awesome Power Rangers villain. So overall, Lord Zedd, I think he turned out awesome. Really love the amount of detail on him. The articulation on him is also really nice. And the packaging for him is amazing. And just overall, I think he's a very solid figure. And for the price of $14.99, I think he's personally worth it. I've seen online that he's been going for upwards of $35, which seems a little bit high to me. So if you guys are really interested in picking up this figure, you can find him at Toys R Us right now. And I would just recommend just checking every Toys R Us you can trying to find this guy. But if worst comes to worst, the internet is always an option. What do you guys think? What's your guys' favorite Power Ranger villain? Do you guys like Lord Zedd, or you think he's just too creepy? Please let us know in the comments. We'll have closer pictures on Facebook. If you want to click the link in the description below. Please don't be afraid to share this video around. And if you like this and want to see more stuff like this, please give us a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.